Sam, back with another video. And today I'm going to be reacting to the 22-team format for the rest of the season and playoffs being approved by the NBA. Before we get into this, I just want to let you guys know the reason I didn't upload yesterday is because I double uploaded 2 days ago. And hopefully you guys understand that I didn't. So let's get right into the video. So the vote for the playoff was 29-1, with the Trailblazers saying no, or not the playoff, the format, because they want a 20-team format instead. So the season is going to start, or scheduled to start, on July 31st in Orlando, Florida, at the ESPN's Wide World of Sports Complex, where they have a basketball arena that they will be using. So if there is a Game 7 of the NBA Finals, the season would end October 12th. So about probably close to where the NBA would normally start, probably a little bit later, but around there. And then the NBA draft lottery is scheduled for August 25th. So that's where the first pick, second pick, third pick, all those top picks will be determined. Obviously, the teams that didn't make it are going to get a higher lottery than the teams that did make it. At least that's what I would assume. Then the draft is scheduled to happen on October 15th. So it'd be 3 days after Game 7 of the NBA Finals if it goes to that. Free agency will start October 18th. So if you're on the championship team and you're not re-signed until last year of your deal, you could be playing in the NBA Finals for your current team, and then 6 days later going to a new team if you sign the day the free agents open. So that'd be pretty funny. That's just a quick turnaround, but it's what they have to do, or at least it's what they got to do. So all 22, and then the start of the 2020-2021 season will be late until December 1st now, from whenever it was supposed to start. So we might see an abbreviated season of that, or a full season, just it's going to end later, but we'll have to see what the NBA decides with that. So for this format, all 22 teams will play 8 more games to finish off this regular season to decide the seeding. And if the 9th seed is within 4 games of the 8th seed, so that means if the Wizards are within 4 games of the Magic, who are the 8th seed right now, and the Wizards are 9th, then they would do a play-in of 2 games. And out of the 2 games, if the 8th seed wants to make the playoffs, all they have to do is win one of the 2. But if the 9th seed wants to make it, they have to win both of them. So they would have to go 2 out of 2. So if you're the 8th seed, you definitely have a big advantage, because all you got to do is win 1 of 2 games. So you lose the first one, but win the second, you still make it. For the other team, if they lose any of them, they don't. So it's harder for the 8th seed. So in the Eastern Conference, we're going to have 9 teams going. And in the Western Conference, we're going to have 13 teams. The only 2 teams in the West that are not going are Timberwolves and Warriors. But everybody else is making it from the West. And if you want to hear the full list of all 22, I'll put a link to my other NBA video I did a few days ago, going over the format, that there would either be the 11 top teams from each conference or 22 best. And this is based on that 22 best scenario. So I'll put a link to the video right here. So let me know down in the comments below if you think this is a good format for the NBA to come back. In my opinion, I think it's a good format. You still don't just go straight into a playoff, kind of like what the NHL is going to do, where they're just going to go straight into they're doing a play-in round, but it's almost the same thing, because they're going to make it feel like playoff hockey and the play-in and all that. The season, it's going to be 8 games, so, like, even if you do, like, especially if you're one of the higher seeds, like 1 through, 6 or so, if you, like, do really bad in these 8 games, but you start getting warmed up towards, like, let's say you do really bad in the first 6, but then the last 2 you'll get really warmed up, like, it won't really hurt you that much, because you're already, like, one of the top seeds. You might drop down a few, so you won't be the top anymore, but home court advantage obviously isn't going to matter, because there's no home court, really. And the Magic, I don't think they play in Disney, so, and even if they do, it's still the Magic. They don't, and there's no fans, so it's not a home court advantage anyway. But what that does, so I think that this we'll have to see how this plays out. So the starting date, I'm not surprised by, July 31st, right at the end of July. I would assume the NHL to start about the same time, maybe early August, with their playoff. So if you guys haven't, please like the video and subscribe down below. And because we're trying to hit 100 subs by the end of June, And currently we are at 88, so we're 12 away from our goal. So hopefully you guys can subscribe and make that goal happen. It really mean a lot to me. I'd love to get to 100 subs by the end of the month. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.